Welcome back again to the channel, everyone, or if you're new, welcome. We have some DC Studios news to talk about today. Superman related, of course. Actually, not really Superman related, his cousin related. So, in the Superman world of things. So, if you have seen Superman, you know there's a spoiler at the end, and Kara shows up at the end. Well, today, James Gunn released the first picture promoting Supergirl, which will come out early 2026, I believe. And this is the picture that we have. Instead of the look up tagline that we had for Superman, now we have the look out tagline. And if you've seen Superman, you know what direction they're going with this character. Um, I'm intrigued by the direction. I know I have seen a lot of people, other YouTubers, people on Facebook and Instagram, they don't like how they're portraying Supergirl. It's based off the Tom King Women of Tomorrow run, which was a different run. And if you've seen Superman, what intrigues me about this is a Supergirl that really doesn't know her place in the world. She likes to party, she likes to drink. As Superman said, she likes to go to planets with red suns because she can get drunk. So she really doesn't have a purpose. You know, Superman's the hero, and she's seems like she's kind of living in his shadow. Um, so I'm anxious to see how that will be portrayed. I'm anxious to see the character development and the growth of the character that they're going to deal with in the Supergirl movie. I think that's going to be really insightful. I'm expecting David Cornsweet to show up and cameo and at least have a couple scenes in the movie. I think he's going to be a mentor and advisor to her. Um, and we'll see how it goes. One thing that I do notice about this picture is, well, two things immediately stood out for me. One, the belt she's wearing in this picture or poster is not the same belt that she was wearing in the movie. When we see her in the movie, she has the same belt as Superman or that David is wearing. Everything else is the same except for the belt, and her boots are higher than what they were in the movie. So I don't know if she's going to be wearing this belt and these boots, or if she's going to be wearing the one we saw in the movie, or if that's just what they did for the movie and this is how they're changing it. Um, I don't know. The second thing that stood out to me is this poster is almost, or picture, is almost a carbon copy of the Shazam poster in picture that was released for, I'm not sure if it was Shazam or Shazam 2, but there's an exact poster picture like this of him outside a gas station drinking a pop, big gulp, whatever you want to call it, just like this. I don't know if that was intentional. Here's the two side by side so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if that was intentional. We'll just have to see. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. I don't feel like it really takes it away from this because that's kind of the direction they're going with this Supergirl character. And one, it doesn't bother me the direction they're going as long as there's character development and growth of the character. If the whole movie goes by and she hasn't grown any, she hasn't grown up, she hasn't really found her place, then I don't think it's going to work. But if the movie starts out, she's kind of this wild partying character, and then as she goes through the movie and she kind of grows, she kind of figures out her place, that she can be like her cousin, that she can be a hero, and that if she can grow from that, then I think it'll work. But I think there has to be that character development and growth for this iteration of the character to work. If they're not, they're just going to keep her this partying, partier, drunk character. I don't think it's going to work, especially with parents that want to take their kids to see this movie. They're not going to take their kids to see a drunk, partying version of Supergirl or for a hero, especially not with young girls. I don't think so. Like I said, it has to have that growth and development. Otherwise, I don't think it's going to work. But I think James pulled it off with Superman and with David, and I've got faith in him for Supergirl too. I know he's not directing it, and I know he didn't write the script, but he is overseeing. So we'll see. This will be interesting to see because Superman was written and directed by James Gunn. Supergirl is not written or directed by James Gunn. So this is going to be our first opportunity to really see them trusting in their creators and their directors and their writers to see what they pull off without studio interference. So we'll see how it goes. But that's just kind of my opinion on this picture we got today. I'm kind of excited for this movie. I wasn't thrilled with the casting at first of Millie, but after seeing her in the movie, I kind of see what direction they're going, and I'm kind of on board with it. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any other content that I put out. And we will see you guys on the next video.